Have you ever caught yourself holding on to something you know deep down it's time to let go of? Maybe it's an old dream, a strained relationship, or an idea of how life was supposed to look like. I've been there too. There is an African proverb that shifted my perspective completely and gave me the freedom to finally move forward. It says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. The battles we face that we fight internally, the doubt, fear, self-criticism, often cause more harm than anything external ever could. In my opinion, the real work then is protecting ourselves from the voice that we use in our heads. We're often our worst critics. When you quiet that inner enemy, you unlock the clarity and the strength to face the world. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about clearing the path for who you're becoming. We spend so much of our lives wrapped up in the opinions of people who don't truly know or care about us. It's a habit that's rooted in how we've been shaped by society, trained to seek external validation, to measure our success by someone else's standards. But really, all along, the real question, the one that really matters, has been right here. What do you value? Until you start looking within for those answers, you'll always be chasing someone else's version of success instead of building a life that's really yours. And I understand we all carry pieces of what might have been, fragments of past moments that we hold close, hoping they'll somehow fill the spaces within us. But often, they don't. They weigh us down, making it harder to move forward, harder to experience that lightness of being fully alive. Letting go is one of the most challenging skills that we'll ever learn. And for me especially. It feels counterintuitive, right? After all, we've been wired by society to hold on, whether to memories, expectations, or even our mistakes, thinking they somehow makes us who we are. But holding on to the past, it just often keeps us stuck there, unable to embrace what's waiting for us ahead. And Brené Brown, she said it best. The most powerful stories are the ones we choose to tell ourselves. These stories become the scripts that you live by, shaping the choices you make in your lives, your outlook, and your identity. And while the past may shape the opening chapters of your story, it doesn't have to write the ending. And letting go, it doesn't mean erasing what's happened. It means changing how it influences you. It means choosing to rewrite the narratives so that the past serves you rather than controls you. I remember a time in my life when letting go just felt impossible. After 2 layoffs in a struggling economy, I found myself replaying the same mental loop. If only I had done more. If only I'd been better. I held on to those moments, convinced that they somehow defined my worth. The same went for relationships, holding on to heartbreaks and wishing things had been different. But as long as I kept looking back, I couldn't see the path ahead. And here's what I learned. Letting go is not about losing something. It's about gaining the freedom to finally move forward. Think about it, right? When you declutter a space in your home, you're not just removing things, you're making room. Room for things that truly matter. And that same thing applies to life. Letting go creates a space to welcome new experiences, new opportunities, new people, and new versions of yourself. The past, it doesn't define us. It's the meaning that we attach it to it that hold us back. Rewriting those meanings is where the real power lies. So instead of saying, I failed at that job, try that job taught me the resilience and how to do it even better next time. And instead of thinking, I wasn't good enough for that opportunity or that person, think to yourself, that opportunity or that person wasn't aligned with who I'm becoming. By changing the narratives on people, situations that you can't control, you shift from seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances to the author of your story. And I believe letting go is one of the greatest acts of self-compassion. It's not about forgetting the past, but about releasing its grip on you. When you let go, you make room. Room to breathe, to grow, and to focus on what truly matters to you. And here's the beautiful thing. The more you practice letting go, the lighter you will feel. With each step forward, You will rediscover pieces of yourself that you thought were lost. You create space for new dreams, new possibilities, and a life that aligns with your values and goals. So today, here's the truth that I want you to carry with you going forward. You're not your past. You're not bound by old stories. You are a work in progress, and your story is far from finished. This next chapter is yours to write. Let go what no longer serves you and step into the unapologetically confident you and the beautiful life waiting for you ahead. Thank you so much for being here. If this resonated with you, there's another video I love to share. One idea that completely transformed how I live and work. I'll see you in the next video.